Marcus Hill. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
After the interception, here's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
47, come on, 47. Check, 47.
They'll run high. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
On the ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Hill looks to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hill. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Go, go, go.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
From the 36, Watson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack. Here's Watson. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? 15, run. 15, run. Get him! Get him! Ready?
Hill on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw is Hill. And this one's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Hill. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All day, baby! All day! We coming all day!
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Set, 8, read.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Texans 7, Saints nothing.
Ready up. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got? 5.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going for it. It's Hill. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Both sevens to Mike. Both sevens to Mike. Watch a slap. Watch a slap. 47 Mike. 47.
On first down, Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Here we go. 54. Hey, let's get in that hole.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Set. 19. 54. Mike 54. Double.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. After the run, Watson going to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
50, play. Hey, let's go. Get it.
On first down, it's Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Hill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Check 41. Bravo.
3rd and long. It's Hill. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Back to throw, Hill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's pick it up. It's out of time.
Watson with a give to Miller. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Miller. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Go. Mike's by 4. You don't see me in your nightmare, son.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. On first down, it's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
On first and 10, Hill. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Looking to go back to Thomas again. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Hey, Delta. 55 is my guy, 55. Leo. Check, crunch.
Throwing again, Hill. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Five. You're out. Bring it.
A final shot before break. Hill. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Jordan, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 10. Hill again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they are going for it. Here's Hill. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans push further out in front. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Texans 14, Saints 0.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team. Yeah,
we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Hill looks to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hill. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on this.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. A.J. Klein in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. It's complete to Fuller. Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 94 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Texans 21, Saints nothing. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Forced out to his left. This is caught. The end result, 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0.
Saints nothing. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles. Rush coming, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Hard. Kill, turn up. Hey, Alpha. Mike, 55, shoot.
After the sack on first down, Hill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. J.J. Watt getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long.
Fire.
Out of the gun, Hill. And that is incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, check right, check right. Hey, exit. Watch the slant.
They snap it on fourth to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On first down, Hill gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
That's good. For Saints. Here we go. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Haywood. Mark 55, Mark 55. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
To throw again. Hill. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Go.
And again, it's Hill. And that's caught by Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. To throw is Hill. This is caught by Gill. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. First and 10 right at the 20. Hill throwing once more. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Whitney merciless. Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Come on. You better bring it. Mike, 55.
Hill. And he's going to go down again. Whitney merciless. Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
55's Mike, guys. 55. Gotta do better. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, that's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Hill. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Lamar Miller. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Again, it's Miller. And some room to run now. Lamar Miller. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments in this one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Yes, yes. Mike, 55.
On 2nd and 10, Hill. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw again on second down. Hill, and an alley to run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw again on second down. Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conley. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Set. 18. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Oh, you got deep.
From the 50, it's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs. Victorious, years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance.